Princess Spike. What the fuck? I saw the name for this episode when I was doing the editing for the previous episode. I did start laughing just seeing that name. There's something just hilarious about a guy pretending to be a princess or something, like Turdina in Star. His name's Turdina because Earth Turd, and it's so stupid. Whatever. So I don't know. This episode has a 5.7. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like I tend to enjoy the ones with low ratings more often than the ones with high ratings, because usually they're just so horrible. It's like so bad it's funny at times. So I don't know. I mean, like, Twilight looks tired in this, so I'm guessing Twilight's gonna become overburdened with her responsibilities, and Spike's gonna want to do some things, or he's gonna take over as princess for a day or something. That's my guess. Okay, that's it. Okay, time to watch this thing. Okay, we in the big castle with just candlelight or something. Griffin. There's a pizza mark. Okay, so they're in this fancy party thing. Okay, it's to dedicate or get all the different leaders to meet or something. And Spike wants to eat it. This is so weird. She has like a echo as if she had a microphone, but there's no microphone. It just sounds strange. Okay, they only care about the princesses, not Spike. I'm seriously considering just just muting this part. If I do that, then why not mute everything? Whatever. Just gonna suffer through the audio torture. Okay, so Spike's gonna, I don't know, Cadence is concerned. So Spike has to make sure that Twilight sleeps. Okay, getting bored. Oh no, it's a bird. Bird's making a chirp. And now it goes into the town, or castle. I want him to just like breathe fire on the bird and just kill it. Oh, that'd been funny. And now they're all being loud. Okay, this is getting pretty dumb. Pretty fast.
Hazard, I got my orders.
I guess this is a Canadian pony. Yeah, this is really stupid. It's just Spike running around being like, it's just Spike dicking around being like, you gotta not make noise. Ugh.
Princess Spike.
He just called himself Princess Spike. Jeez. There's the pizza guy again. Okay, every scene so far has been really stupid. It's just, oh look, we're in the meeting. Oh look, Spike isn't a princess. Okay, Twilight's sleep deprived and she needs to get a sleep. And now Spike has to keep her sleeping. Wait, what the fuck was that scream? I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, and she's delirious because she's too tired. Well, he's just gonna make up a decision and start making decisions for Twilight. So he's just gonna say both people just do half a presentation. Okay, yeah, so now he realizes that the princess can just do things because princess. And so he's gonna make a bunch of decisions. Now they're all pissed. Yeah, it's just a bunch of the same thing. Just they want to know what Twilight has to say, but Spike's gonna make up some bullshit, and so now the power is gonna go to his head. And there's the donkey again. Just stupid montage scene. This is really fucking boring. Okay, he's gonna go help again. This is so boring. Ugh, okay. It's just so obvious what's gonna happen. He's just gonna screw up some stuff. Okay, this fucking sucks ass. And now he's gonna be called out for his bullshit. Yeah, it's just, he likes being in power, but he doesn't want to admit it, but she clearly knows that he's doing it for the power. Yeah, now he's completely abusing his power. Okay then. Yeah, he did all these things, but he's realizing it's because of the power that he has. Nothing about this has been funny or entertaining or significant. What now? Here comes everything getting destroyed. It's literally 15 minutes in, and all that's happened is this just Spike's screwing around with trying to, and Spike is just screwing around with trying to do stuff. What am I saying? It's just Spike trying to be in power when he shouldn't be trying to do that. So he says the statue's okay, and then it's gonna fall down. Oh, here's the sneeze flowers, and there it goes. And he ruined everything. Okay, now he's gonna admit that it's his fault. I'm just so fucking bored. Like, oh my gosh. They're all pissed, and okay, now she's gonna wake up. Oh no, she's still asleep. And now she's awake. So, yep, Spike's gonna have to admit that he fucked up. Oh my god. It's kind of just been the same scene over and over again. I have nothing to say about this. Like, I've barely talked at all, but like nothing has happened. This is just so unbelievably boring.
Yeah, old sport.
He just said old sport. I guess that's a Gatsby reference. It's like one of the only things I remember from reading that book in like 11th grade. Is that the one guy called the other guy old sport for some reason. And now they all realize it's happy. Good happy day. Oh, he's given the sneeze flowers again. And cut before he kills everything. Ugh. I haven't felt this bored with an episode since I think like season 1. It was some of the episodes in the middle, and I think I was watching like 3 or something like in a row, and that's like I can't remember being that bored until now. This episode is extremely simple. It's just there's this big important thing happening in Canterlot, and Twilight hasn't slept in 3 days, so Spike has to make sure she gets some sleep, but he ends up getting carried away with having basically the power of a princess, makes a bunch of bad decisions and fucks up the whole reception or whatever, and then he has to apologize and realize that he fucked up. It's pretty much just the introduction to the premise, then like 15 minutes of the premise happening, and then him realizing that he fucked up and saying how he's sorry. That's about it. That's really it. I mean, I think I chuckled at like there was a point where Spike like screamed, but it was like this extremely over the top like girly high pitched scream voice, and I wasn't expecting that, and that got me a little bit. Other than that, it was complete shit and so forgettable and useless. It's not even like this was part of a bigger story. This was just a one-off thing. I guess I didn't get mad, but like this was just so boring. Yeah, especially like if I compare it to the previous episode that just constantly was moving on to the next scene, the next thing, the next weird thing they were gonna try and do something with, new idea, instead of just the same scene 40 times. Yeah, this episode's fucking horrible. I give this 2 out of 10. Would not watch again. Piece of shit episode. Worst fucking garbage ass motherfucking piece of shit. Ugh. Like, normally I have a bunch of things I can just say, like, okay, well, there was this moment that was stupid, or this concept was just weird, or I kinda laughed at this thing, or, I don't know, this did something. Like, usually there's at least something I can ramble about for a couple minutes, but there's just nothing in this. This also, I feel like this is inherently, like, a funny idea, making a little kid, like, little boy a princess, like what they did with Star, with, making Marco Princess Turdina. That shit was so funny. But, like, they didn't do anything with Spike. Like, what if, I don't know, they could have, like, made a spell that makes him look like Twilight or something, and then made him, like, suck at flying and doing magic and shit, and make him do a bunch of, I don't know, a bunch of dumb shit that made him look like a princess or something. It could have been just awkward funny or something. Like, I don't know. This is just so much wasted potential on this idea. Okay, this episode sucks.